The CEO of Heritage Action, which is the political activist part of the Jim DeMint group, the Heritage Foundation. The Heritage Action is the group that ran targeted ads against 100 different Republican members of Congress. Republicans, hounding them for not signing on to that letter to John Boehner that demanded the shutdown last month. They ran ads against 100 different Republicans demanding that they take a hard line on the shutdown. Well, Heritage Action today said, we think that Republicans should pass a clean debt ceiling. Also today, FreedomWorks, which has been banging the drum for a shutdown for months now. Today, FreedomWorks CEO told the Huffington Post that, we also think they ought to pass a debt ceiling. At least get that part of it taken care of. You know, that same person, that same CEO from FreedomWorks 1 week ago, said, we will go past the deadline for the debt ceiling. And I don't think that's a bad thing. That was 1 week ago. But now, a week later, with Wall Street starting to get a little freaked out and political people starting to hear about it, 1 week later, he has completely changed his tune. Now he says, we need to pass the debt ceiling. And that was all before the Koch brothers freaked out today. The Koch brothers and their conservative funding bank, Freedom Partners, they spent nearly $250 million over the last year funding all of the groups that have been driving the shutdown fight. That creepy papier-mâché head Uncle Sam wants to get in your pants ads, the ads telling college students to not get health insurance, funded by the Koch brothers, right? Heritage Action, which has been advocating the shutdown and whipping the vote on the shutdown and running ads against Republicans who are insufficiently hard line on the shutdown. Heritage Action, funded by the Koch brothers. The Tea Party Patriots, which put out the Defund the Government to Shut Down Obamacare toolkit, funded by the Koch brothers. They spent $236 million over the past year to fund basically every significant component of the shutdown effort. Shut down the government to stop Obamacare, brought to you by the Koch brothers. Well, today, the Koch brothers wrote a letter to Congress explaining that really they have no position on this whole issue. No position on the shutdown. Sure, they're against Obamacare, but they're not actually working on doing anything about it. They're just funding all of the groups that have been demanding that the government shut down as a way of trying to take Obamacare apart. Their letter says, quote, Koch has not taken a position on the legislative tactic of tying the continuing resolution to defunding Obamacare. And technically, I'm sure that is true, but they have also funded the entire network of organizations that have demanded that outcome and forced it on the country. Who us? Don't blame us.